Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by Achara Kirk.
Yo.
And we're looking at BELLBOTTOM official teaser with Akshay Kumar.
And
Vani and Vashu Bhagnani. This is written by Asim Arora and Parviz Sheikh and stars Vani Kapoor as the leading lady, along with Huma Qureshi and Alara Dutta Bhupathi, and is directed by Ranjit M. Tiwari. So this comes from Pooja Entertainment. Here we go.
Oh, hi there. Yep, he's got the bell bottoms on.
Bell bottoms.
Okay,
Bell bottoms.
that's it.
Akshay Kumar.
That's it, Jaby. That's all you get. You just get a bunch of Akshay Kumar
Akshay Kumar.
and bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms.
In polyester, in like a turtleneck, looking cool. I know this is set in the 80s, but I have to say the fashion is kind of reminding me of the 70s. It's just Akshay Kumar looking dope AF. What? There's literally like not much there.
I mean, it's exciting.
Is it?
This is Akshay Kumar in another movie. I guess, I mean, he's got so much star power, you don't even have to know what the hell's going on in the movie.
Well, I may have read the description. Would you like to take a look?
Here's a sneak peek into the retro-themed espionage thriller BELLBOTTOM, shot in the Highlands of Scotland. As long as it wasn't in the winter, you're doing all right. Pooja Entertainment's BELLBOTTOM has Akshay Kumar in the lead playing a raw agent on the trail of a mystery, and the film's retro theme brings back the 80s. The film, written by Asim Arora and Parviz Sheikh, stars Vani Kapoor. That's the end of the description that we really need to be reading.
So it's basically a spy thriller called BELLBOTTOM. He wears bell bottoms. It's set in the 80s. Must be in the early 80s because the fashion is looking like very like late 70s.
Got you. Got you!
Jaby, the fruit fly murderer.
You don't stop coming! Where are they coming from? Leave me alone, fruit flies. I'm back. It's set in the 80s and what? That's all I heard.
In Scotland.
In Scotland.
Or it's shot in Scotland.
A word of advice to anyone thinking about going to Scotland, don't go in the winter. It's the worst.
It kind of is the worst,
It's
yeah.
the worst. Rain does not go like this. It goes this way, and no matter which direction you face, it finds your face.
Cold,
Yeah.
miserable. But in the summer, Scotland is a thing, a place
Yeah.
of beauty.
I bet if you scroll down to the comments right now, you'll find someone who says, hey, it's not as bad as India in this
April.
part, in April, whatever. There's always a person in the comments who's always racing to the bottom. Like if I say it's hot, they'll go, oh no, not as bad as it is over here in Delhi. I'm like, why are we racing? Everything's contextual, it's all subjective. It's like, where did you grow up? It sucks where you are, sucks where I'm at. That's how it is. We all got something to bitch about. Anyway, don't go to Scotland in the winter. Yeah, Akshay Kumar's walking around being a badass with all that swaggy swagger.
Yep.
And
That's basically all it is. It's like, check out all this swaggity swagger. Remember what a cinema is? Yeah, this movie's coming out in a cinema near you in April of 2021.
if you're Christopher Nolan, you haven't skipped a beat. He's got an IMAX theater in his house. You know, or your friend. That's not Mary. That's not the name. It's with an M, I'm sure. No, it's not. She's got a private theater.
Oh, May.
Mate, I knew it was with an M. She's got a private theater. I'm not jealous.
Home cinema.
Jaby doesn't get jealous.
That's right.
He gets even.
Just like Akshay Kumar.
The most handsome man in the world. Bollywood star Akshay Kumar.
So what do you think this is about? Can we speculate? Okay, it's set in the 80s. He's got a briefcase of some kind. He's got a major.
a spy.
He's got an aggressive mustache. How do you know he's a spy?
Because it says it's an espionage thriller.
He might have been pulled into this by accident.
It says he's a raw agent. Or how did he accidentally become a raw agent, Jaby?
It could be a 90s American flick, you know? Where someone accidentally becomes... There's a Jackie Chan movie called The Accidental Spy.
Oh, is that real?
That's a movie.
Okay.
He has a fight scene where he's naked. It's not as intense as Viggo Mortensen's fight in Eastern Promises.
Is that the fight scene that we watched in the Stuntmen Reacts?
The one that got taken offline? Yeah, that one.
That one that you can't see now.
Yeah. Well, okay, so he's a raw agent, but the vibe of it doesn't feel so serious. This reminds me of the other Akshay Kumar film that I haven't finished, Special 26. Like, I think I started watching it on the airplane, but watching movies on airplanes is difficult for me. I get distracted by the... I don't know what it is. It's just hard. It's like I always prepare a whole litany of things to do on an airplane. I get there and I'm like, you know what? This sucks. I'm just gonna be miserable for 12 hours.
I'm just gonna sleep. I usually just sleep. That's what I do.
I did watch Mom that way. I managed to get through Mom. But yeah, Special 26 is a trailer that he's some kind of law enforcement in that, and I remember it having the similar kind of vibe of like kind of fun,
like glossy.
I don't know if I would say glossy. I just remember it being fun.
Okay.
So this definitely has more of a glossy feel. That font is fun.
Yep.
So
it's fun glossy.
I can't tell if he's like a James Bond type. If this is the kind of film where he's being challenged, you know, kind of like, is it The Rock who starred in that movie? The updated version of like Mr. Nanny or something? Because like Hulk Hogan did it back in the day and then The Rock did it. No, it was Vin Diesel who did the Nanny movie, where this guy is like a badass and then he has to be a nanny. It's like a very 90s concept.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I don't know because with the music, I'm like, okay, where's the fun? Is the fun in your expectations are usurped because he goes in this complete different direction than you're expecting based on
Austin Powers?
No, not Austin Powers. How did you get there?
Cause like it's super fun and it's about a spy and Austin Powers is like taking the piss out of 007.
No,
it's gonna be a fair bit more serious than Austin Powers.
I'm trying to think of a reference that you might comedies
I mean, I'm getting some sort of like snazzy comedy vibe from the music. Na. What's my name?
I'm just trying to think of a concept that I can relate to this that you would typically find in the 90s, but that Vin Diesel babysitter movie is the closest thing I can think of, where you have someone who has the capacity to basically like rob banks and stop massive operations, but instead they're babysitting. Like it's something mundane. That's what I'm getting at. Is like, okay, so what's the twist here that we don't see coming from this teaser? Something, I don't know, like I'm feeling like something unexpected is gonna show up in the actual full-blown trailer.
Like I don't really know much about a storyline apart from what they told us.
Remember when we watched what's his name again? The dude who's like Babu, he's like 40 or something, but he looks like he's 20.
Mahesh Babu?
Mahesh Babu, yeah. Mm-hmm. He did the patriotic trailer that we watched. Mm-hmm. We watched it with Gabby. And the teaser was like, oh my, badass, and like super kick-ass, right? And then you watch the music video and you're like, wait, that's a different movie.
Yeah.
It feels totally different. And so I feel like there's gonna be something where this is like a red herring. Like you think it's one thing, but then it goes this other direction.
You're just getting a sense of the style and the time period.
What I'm saying is the trailer might take us a totally different direction than this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying that the teaser's just kind of giving us the look and the style of it.
Right.
And I love that there is that a black cab there at 8 seconds with the Sikh taxi driver? That's authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm. As well as the plane.
The plane, yeah.
Okay. At one point, what kind of uniform is that at 19 seconds? Is that a military uniform, or is that the outfit that people who work on planes wear?
I'm not sure. I thought maybe he was a pilot.
See, I was wondering if he was spying, like he was sneaking onto the plane, pretending to be someone who works for that airline.
Maybe.
Like he swapped outfits to get in there, like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour, when he tried to convince Jackie Chan to come back and fight the fight,
Yeah.
Make his dad proud. Mm-hmm. You don't know what I'm talking about. We just watched Rush Hour like a month ago.
Part 1 or part 2?
Part 1. Chris Tucker dresses up as an airline dude and then gets on the plane and then convinces Jackie Chan, like, come on, we gotta go fight this fight.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
To get the little girl back.
Yeah.
Okay, this shot at 23 seconds really has me thinking that this is really tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's just hanging off the side.
Like so serious, but like it's just silly because he's just looking like he's in a music video. Also, I think you might be right that he's dressed up in clothes of someone working there because it looks like a chevron logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Good job, Jaby.
Yeah, he's a raw agent. Raw agents are capable of anything.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
he looks cool though. He looks snazzy and stylish hanging off the side. I've never seen anyone do
Well,
that.
I mean, that's Akshay Kumar waking up.
Yeah.
He just wakes up snazzy and stylish. Or he's doing like martial arts in his bathtub. Or what was that music video we watched? He's like doing stuff.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Bubbles and stuff.
Yeah, that was cute.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that randomness. And Achara Kirk is hanging out on her YouTube channel from time to time. YouTube.com/Achara. That's ACHARA.
Thank you.
We are definitely past 10 minutes on this video. You guys, please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I am Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.